can spend your whole life building something from nothing. One storm can come and blow it all away. Build it anyway.
When my mother passed, I went into like a stage, like I just couldn't be myself anymore.
She was very defiant, didn't want to do what I wanted to do. She was fighting me and hurting herself and hurting her sister.
And I used to cut myself. I used to want to commit suicide, try all different kind of things to try to kill myself. Or I tried to smother myself. Yes, I tried to hang myself from like the shower rod. I used to run away from home. Me and my little sisters used to get into fights constantly all the time. We used to argue. I used to hit my little sister. Honestly, I thought it was a mistake, but when I did it, it wasn't a mistake. And she wouldn't help me, and I got real frustrated and threw the hammer at her.
This world's gone crazy, and it's hard to believe.
My uncle suggested you need to take her to therapy because there's something wrong. There's something that she's not telling us that maybe she'll tell somebody else.
When I used to get angry, I used to not talk. I used to just sit there, just look at people. They could ask me questions. I just would not talk. I get most of my issues off my chest by writing or talking to other people. I do think that the children's center helped me express myself a lot more other than what I used to do. And help me open up.
That tomorrow will be better than today.
And it helped her deal with her anger.
What do you suppose was the thing that made you the angriest?
That I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
How did your mom die?
She had a heart attack, but I was actually right there when she passed, so I thought it was always something that I could do to save my mom before she passed. So
you do know now that that's not your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't have anything to do with it.
Me and my sister were blessed that my aunt actually took us in.
You can love someone with all your heart for all the right reasons.
It's hard having a 2- and 3-year-old child, but when it comes to the end of the day, I think of if I make something out of myself, then they will want to make something out of themselves. So when I first told my mother what was happening, she didn't believe me. She put me out. I was getting molested by my stepfather. We did investigations because I got pregnant by him. So when I got pregnant with my first daughter, I had her. And like everybody in my family was asking me, like, who's the father, because I didn't leave the house. And I'm like, if you already know, then you shouldn't be asking. When I finally did tell again, I was already pregnant with my second child, which is Harmony. So they took him to jail and they took all of my mother kids out of the home and placed all of us in foster care. It messed me up because I felt like my mother should have protected me, because being a mother, that's what you do. So it made me distance and isolate myself from my whole family. I didn't want to have anything to do with them because they didn't protect me, and I felt like they didn't love me. And I love my kids no matter who they're by. I wouldn't change that they're my kids, but if I could change the way they got here, I would. But I love them regardless.
And in a moment they can choose to walk away. Love them anyway.
The Children's Center helps me out a lot. And we have life skill classes that I enjoy, all of the workshops, so I like the Children's Center. They help me get a job, actually. They just make me not depend on anybody to do anything for me. I can do it by myself. Like, I feel good. I actually feel good getting up in the morning and go to the bus stop with my kids. It just helps me be a better person, a more independent person.
You can pour your soul out singing a song you believe in.
I want to be free. I never was free. I just never had the time to ever be a child. And I'm like, I want to name my daughter something that symbolizes that, so I named her Liberty. Harmony name came about because I'm like, my soul is singing to be free. So I was singing to be free, so I named Harmony Harmony. That's where I got their names.
Sing it anyway.
I pray that they have the best mother ever. I love them with all my heart. And I will never, ever, ever turn my back on them, no matter what they do to me. I just want them to know that I'm here. Even if the whole world's let them down, I'm here, because I'm mommy. That's all I want them to know.
Yeah, sing it anyway.
My dad used to abuse us, abuse my mom, cuss at us, threaten our lives and all that. And, you know, my mom used to abuse us. It could be about anything. Things just started happening to me that I just didn't know what to do about it. And my dad was molesting me when I was 5, all the way up to when I was like 7. Throughout my whole life, I've just been in and out of foster care, and came back out when I was 10. And then I was raped by my older cousin. You know, I got over it, but I wish I would have been told. I wish I would have said something, because that created a lot of pain in me, and it made me feel like I couldn't trust anybody.
When I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should.
My sister, Shatana, had a baby when she was like 16. Well, she was never there for her, you know. It was like I had to grow up a lot faster. I had to be a secondary parent to my niece. And when she died, I couldn't even talk to nobody. I was so angry at the world for that.
What happened to her?
She was beaten to death in her sleep.
Who did that?
My sister's boyfriend. I really miss my niece because she was like the one to keep me all together. She was like a reason for me to, you know, keep going.
But I do it anyway.
I knew I had a passion. I love children, so I said, well, I wanted to be a foster parent. I wanted to help somebody. And then they said, well, she got taken from her mom and her niece died. And I instantly said, yeah.
I want my mom to know that I love her so much, and I thank her for everything she has done for me. I want her to know that, so I love her. Like, it means a lot to me, because I always wanted a family like that. I never thought I was going to have a family like that close, and
that I'll always be there for.